and welcome back to ACTV. I'm your host, Nolan Robinson. There has been a variety of activity around the college recently, from the middle school soccer competition to the Year 9 Odyssey induction. But first, the school has placed many different plaques of older Quinians who have made a difference in the community to commemorate 125 years of the college. Trey Whitlake investigates.
Since 1894, Aquinas has educated boys to become good men the world needs. In the lead-up to the 125th birthday, a project was born to identify some of these prominent individuals to inspire the current students of today.
We weren't looking for the biggest, the best, the fastest, the greatest, the grandest people, just the people who live the ethos of the college.
Ms. Virginia Eastman, Legacy Project Manager, has been tasked with the job of researching and writing these stories to share with the Aquinas community.
Covered a wide church of individuals, Rhodes Scholars, doctors, lawyers, politicians, very many of them, farmers, people who've lived off the land, people who built this country, people who are pioneers, and also people who more recently have just been the best that they could be, not just for themselves, but for other people.
In an effort to share these stories with the boys and publish them around the school, a plaque with a photo and 400 words was put together to tell the inspirational stories of these old boys' lives.
So there are very many different types, but the one that stands out in my mind that is truly worthy of a movie is John Cullity, who was blown out of the sky the week before his 26th birthday in the last 6 months of the Second World War, and then spent the last 6 months behind enemy lines in the French resistance. And because his headmaster, Virgil Green, had been such a great French teacher, his French was impeccable. And so all the other Australian men behind enemy lines came to him to talk to the French resistance, and he became a leader in the French resistance. That story was amazing, should be a film.
From whichever field, be it arts, science, politics, law, health or sport, these stories certainly show how Quinians have left their mark. Trey Westlake, ACTV.
At the end of last term, the middle school boys took part in the soccer competition. Michael Scott was there to watch the action.
On the last day of term 1, the college's middle school students competed in inter-house soccer competition for points in the 12 Shield. Mr. Mike Dempsey, head of middle school, expressed the importance for the event.
The purpose of this event is to allow the boys to finish the term. It's been a very busy term, and especially with everything that's been going on with COVID, to have a chance to relax, release a bit of energy, and get involved in a house competition on the last day of term. Soccer was chosen as a sport because it's a sport that everyone can play. Whether you're really good at it or you're not so good at it, it just works perfectly for everybody.
This event has allowed all the students to get outside and enjoy themselves before the Easter break. Michael Scott, ACTV.
The Year 9s formally begun their Odyssey journey with a ceremony at the start of term. David Scott reports.
At the start of the term, the Year 9 cohort and their parents gathered in the Year 7 courtyard for the formal commencement of the Odyssey journey. Mr. Mark Weston, Director of Character Education and Leadership at the college, expressed the importance of this commencement ceremony.
The purpose of tonight is to commence the Odyssey journey, to articulate to families what the Odyssey program is about, and to also ritually sever the ties of childhood and get the boys onto their first stage of transitioning into adulthood.
Students have already been starting to set goals for what they want to get out of the program.
You know, I'd like to become a better person and learn more about being a leader and being a good man.
Students will be met with their first challenge in only a couple of weeks with the Dance Spectacular. David Scott, ACTV.
That's all for this episode of ACTV. I've been your host, Nolan Robinson. Join us next time when we dive into the success of the coffee van. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye for now.